I'm Rebecca McManus. I'm from Amethyst Care. My background is commercial. I've worked in sales for the last 8 years over a couple of different tech companies. And I've also been a caregiver to both parents at different stages of life. So Amethyst Care, so we are the voice technology tool that helps care for people living with mobility-related illness, such as Parkinson's at home. So there are more than 10 million people living worldwide with Parkinson's disease. 12,000 of those are in Ireland. So with Parkinson's, there's a reduced level of dopamine levels that can cause things like falls, movement problems, freezing, problems with swallowing, and effects of posture. So in regards to multimorbidity, so Parkinson's can cause a condition called Parkinson's-related dementia. So people that have Parkinson's disease have a 50 to 80% chance of getting Parkinson's-related dementia, such as Lewy bodies disease. So the solution is there is a need for new innovative products and services to help people continue to live in their homes independently. So our solution uses voice technology to help care for people living with mobility-related illness, keeping them at home while also making it easy to monitor and manage, also for their caregivers as well. And by doing that, then they can put preventative measurements in place. So in regards to the product, so we've divided it into 3 separate areas. So we have interaction, so behavioral and cognitive assessment, so that it's checking in and asking people how they're feeling and how they're doing. And we have notifications for things like medication reminders, reminders to see if, have they left the oven on or is the door locked. And then we have the reporting functionality, so that's tracking all the data. So they're collecting the passive data to help gather insights and information. So currently this is the prototype. So this is the hardware device. So it could be used on like an Amazon Alexa or Google Nest device. And our software sits directly on top of that. So this is the design of the wireframe or the vision as to where this is going to go. So currently there isn't an app for it yet. But this is what the caregiver or potentially patient would have access to. So visibility over things like medications that they're taking, and also a way for them to manage and monitor their symptoms. So in regards to the roadmap strategy, so the current state, so where I'm at now, so it's phase 1. So the phase 1 of the prototype has been built. So we're looking at testing and piloting now. So in Ireland, so the HSE, that's our public healthcare system. So there's going to be a couple of different sites. I have 4 separate sites now that are going to pilot this. Based on that, then the insights captured will be used to build, say, phase 2 of the product. And things that will be important in phase 2 will be the likes of GDPR compliance. So like that the data is stored in the EU, that it's secure, that you have your ISO certifications and your CE mark, and so what class of a medical device it is. Then the future state in terms of the business model then, so we're looking at phase 3, so the Internet of Things, AI and machine learning, and also the API integration. So the goal will be that the product is agile, that it will be able to integrate with other solutions, or other solutions could integrate with us, because that's going to be a route to market and a way to acquire other customers. And then again, as you're capturing data over the last couple of years, you'll be using that data captured for insights and things like voice analysis. So in regards to the pricing model, we're looking at the SaaS model. So it'll be 25 users per person per month, or if they go with the annual subscription, €280 per person annually. So it's a little bit cheaper. The initial route is going to be B2C, as that's the quickest route to market, and it'll be the easiest way to acquire customers. But then we'd be looking at B2B, so that'll be like insurance companies, private home care groups, hospitals, public hospitals or private hospitals. So we go to the benefits then. So it's peace of mind to the caregiver, improved quality of life for the patient, improved symptoms if medications are taken on time, and then visibility of decline in cognitive state. Could be something like dementia, or it also could be delirium because of an infection like a UTI. So that's me. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Do you feel that the value of this product is the same for everyone with this disease compared to the disease, like this disease state they're in? I mean, Parkinson's can range from so many different stages, right? So if one is actually just in the beginning and one is at the end, should they pay the same?
The payment, I suppose the product is going to be for someone who has early stage Parkinson's. So there's 5 stages of Parkinson's disease. So stage 1 or 2 would probably who this would be for. Because if they have advanced stage Parkinson's, chances are they need full-time face-to-face care, because they could be completely immobile, or they might not be able to speak at all at that stage, but they would probably be in a care home then. So it will be just dependent on the level of frailty that someone has. So on the frailty scale, probably be say 0 to 3 or 3 to 6, and that would be the level that we'd be focused on.
Go ahead.
You kind of touched upon it here, but how does that compare to other solutions for people with Parkinson's?
So the social care market is absolutely saturated. So like I started looking at this like say 2 years ago, and every single day I go online, there's like a new solution constantly. So it's kind of just about like focusing on a specific area, and potentially maybe integrating with someone else's solution then at some point. But it's hard to say at this stage, you know, because it's so early. So we'll just probably see how it goes.
Please.
So just now I just did a quick Google search. There's something called MindMate. Get to that.
What's it called, sir?
It's called MindMate. So it's it's a free app as well.
Yeah.
I just want to know what differentiate this platform from others that also offer free like exercising tips or mental stimulation exercises.
I don't actually know that company, so I'd probably need to find out a bit more about what kind of features that they have. But the goal would be, I suppose, for this is if you're selling it to the likes of, say, an insurance company or whoever's gathering, pharmaceutical, for example, you'd be gathering all the data and insights. So that's kind of like your IP is the data that you're capturing. So that's what makes you valuable. Maybe not to the end user, but it's about the insights that you're capturing.
Wonderful. Okay, so if there are no more questions, thank you again, Rebecca.